My name is James Valiant. I am a day maker. I make people's day at Suki's South Granville. Competitions like the Global Beauty Awards, it's an excellent way for hairdressers to showcase our skills, our talents, and creativity. It's a kind of a community all across Canada. But I think for me, it really gives me a sense of, it takes me some time out of my mundane job at the salon. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love working in the salon with my clients and also the people around me. But I think having to do a photo shoot for a competition, it gives me a sense of excitement, and that just really kind of makes me happy. And I think it's important that you have to diversify yourself, not just working with clients all the time, but also allowing yourself to be more creative. I've been doing hair now for about 18 years, and my motivation in the beginning was just really about building a clientele and being very successful as a stylist. But nowadays, for me, what really motivates is be able to have a really good, strong education. Not just any sort of education, but a good quality education. That is a social equalizer, and if you have a really good education, not just in hairdressing, but also in your finance, in your personal growth, in fashion, in history, it will just propel you to become a better person and also become a better hairdresser. And that's something that I always want to inspire and aspire to the next generation of hairdressers, is to have a really good, solid, quality education. I'm very proud of the collection that I did this year. In fact, it is my first year entering, and to my surprise, I actually came in as the top 5 semi-finalist, and then eventually I became a silver winner all across Canada. Basically, your runner-up. I am your hometown clapper. And I think that's okay, because there will be moments that one day they will be clapping for me. So I think these moments like this allows me to stay creative, because I am for sure planning to enter next year. If there's any tips that I can give, it is so important to always see the beauty around you. I know for me, when I do a client on a daily basis, they're really my sense of inspiration. That's number one. Number two, I tend to travel a lot, so I see a lot of different things, from architecture to traveling to food, colors, all of that. It just really gives me a sense of beauty and gives me a sense of inspiration. So I would hope that if somebody would enter that for the next year, definitely have their phone ready and start writing what their ideas are, and also working with other stylists, because that will also really propel. There are 3 things that I have learned from myself doing this competition. The first one is the power of teamwork. I get to work with some of the best colorists at Suki's, and also some of the best photographers and makeup artists, and that is really great. The second thing I've learned is that you have to be authentically genuine to your idea, because you're working with so many creative people, and what's happening is people are pulling you from here to there. It's important to stay grounded, to stay focused in your own lane. And the number 3, my advice is to have a good time, because at the end of the day, this is what we do. It's just hair. It's creative. You know, I was very confident going in. I know that I had a really good idea. This isn't really my style though, in terms of competition. I'm kind of more of an avant-garde hairstylist, but I love doing this because it really opens up an idea, a different ways for me. So going in there, I felt very confident. Now, when I looked at the top 5 finalists, it was either first or second, and I was very happy to get the second. So again, I am your hometown clapper, but one day they will be clapping for me. Bam! Just like that. How's that? That was good, eh?
That was good.
That was good, right? I think repeat. You know, like, you know those like people that Miss Universe, they're like, can I actually hear myself that? Because that's funny.